Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Magical Maiden, and in case you didn't see my first video where I show you some items that I chose from Pandahole Selected, they contacted me and asked me if I'd like to try 3 products. So naturally I jumped at the chance because they have great products and they have so many products to choose from. So the first thing I did was I went through their online website. And in there, there's so much to choose from. I kept going on and on. I just didn't know what to choose from because everything looks so great. And they have great quality products with very low prices. And you get a lot for your money because they give you plenty in those. They have kits, they have so many things to choose from. But I finally narrowed it down to 3 items, and I showed you one last time in my other jewelry tutorial, and I had a review. But first, what I want to do is take you to the Pandahole Selected online shop and show you what it looks like and tell you a little bit about it. So let's go. Pandahole Selected is an easy to navigate site. It has a wonderful large array of jewelry supplies of very good quality and very low prices. Once you get to the site, it's very easy to navigate. You have the bar up top that you can navigate and click the arrow, and you can also just click Shop Now. You can also go to your featured products and click whatever item catches your eye, as well as you can go down to the trending and click the arrows and scroll past what may catch your eye in those. Also, you can just simply pick from a recommended brand. Simply put your mouse over and click to check them out, or scroll down until you get to the section where it says more and click, and it will take you to the next page. Another way to navigate would simply be go to the search bar and type in what you're looking for. At the bottom it saves your history, so you can easily click those if you need to search for them again. Also, it's easy to register. It's free to have an account, and you can use your Facebook or Twitter to sign in with, or if you're a new customer, you just click join for free and create an account. You can also get a wish list going, and it's easy from your wish list to add things to your cart. Clicked on my wish list, and I have quite a few items that I've saved in there, and it would look like this, and then to the bottom you just click each individual item, and then it will just come up like that. So when you're ready to order one of your wish list items, you simply click Add to Cart, and then it will take you there. If you no longer desire this item, just click Delete, and it will take it off your wish list. So please check out Pandahole Selected and create your account today for wonderful low price, good quality products and a large array to choose from. Please remember to look below my video in the description box for the link for Pandahole Selected, as well as discount code. So when you're ready to shop, go ahead and take that discount code with you and order. And also the links will be below for the items that I'm showing you in this video. So be sure when you're done watching this video that you go below in the description box and click all the links, and remember your discount coupon code. Now that you know what the Pandahole online shop looks like, you can go check it out later. And be sure that when you're done watching this video that you look below this video in the description box for all the links to all the items that I'll be doing in my jewelry tutorial that I did a review on my last video. And I will also put the link for that video up, but it is in my jewelry tutorial playlist. And the link for the Pandahole Selected online shop will be there, as well as all the links for all the items you've seen and the discount coupon code. You're not going to want to forget that because you're going to want to order things once you see all the wonderful products on the Panda Hall Selected site. Today's jewelry tutorial will be on these black 8mm obsidian gemstone beads. And I'm going to hold them up to the camera. I don't know if this lighting does it justice, but they're not totally all black. Some are, but if you know obsidian, they kind of have a little bit of color in it. They're natural obsidian, and you can find this on the Panda Hall Selected site. And like I said, the links will be below for this and other items. So I'm going to get started with this tutorial. Come on. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using these 8mm natural obsidian gemstone beads that I've gotten from Panda Hall Selected. And all the links will be below for the items that you've seen previously, as well as these, and also the link for Panda Hall Selected online shop, and also the discount coupon code. So be sure that when you're done watching this video, you look below in the description box for all those links. Okay, now I love the quality of these beads and the color. So what I'm going to do is they come in a little nylon string. I'm going to get my cutters and cut what I need, because I'm not going to use this as is. I'm not going to make them all one. I want to use these for a choker necklace. Now you're going to need your jewelry working tools and some jump rings, 6mm and 4mm. I'm not sure which I'm going to use, but it's good to have it. Okay, so let's get started. Keep in mind they may go everywhere, so make sure it's in a sturdy. So make sure that you have something good to work on. So I'm going to pull these off now, and I'm going to put them in a baggie so that's easier for me and I don't lose any. Okay, I put these beads in a nice Ziploc baggie, and I do that so that they're not rolling around all over. You could leave them on the string and just pull them off as needed, but I prefer to do it this way. These beads are the natural obsidian, and they are 8mm. From Panda Hall Selected. I really love these beads, so I'm excited to get started, and I can't wait to use them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to also use some spacers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have my 2 obsidian beads, and I have them waiting for me, but I also want to get a piece of wire. Now, okay, so I'm going to take some 18 gauge, you can use 20 gauge, but you got to make sure, whatever you do, that it'll fit through the bead. So I'm pretty sure this will fit through the bead, and there it is. Okay. So use 18 or 20 gauge wire. This is 18. I think it's sufficient. You don't need it too thin. And then I get a spacer. You can use any kind of spacer you want. And then I got another bead. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down to the end. I'm going to get my round nose pliers, okay? And I'm going to make a loop. And you don't want a big loop, just a loop that's good enough, and you can see, just a loop that's good enough and closed, okay, to put a jump ring through. Okay, so now I'm going to go like that and pull it down and straighten my wire, and then I'm going to cut the excess off, leaving enough to make a loop. Now you don't need too big, you don't need too much, but you don't want to cut it too short. So I'm going to take my round nose pliers, and I'm going to go ahead and make another loop. Now if you have a little excess, it's okay, you can trim it off. And I want to make sure that it's similar in size to the other. and I'm going to straighten it out. Okay, and it's going to look like this. All right, 2 round ends with a spacer. Now you could always put another spacer on each end of the beads like that, but I prefer to do this. So I'm going to make a few of these, and then I'm going to attach them with some 6mm jump rings, okay? And you're also going to need a clasp for this project as well. Okay, so I'm going to proceed and do that. And for time's sake, I'm not going to show you myself doing every single one of them, but you get the idea. So what I'm going to do with these 8mm obsidian beads is make a choker chain for one of the pendants that I've received that I did a tutorial on, the crescent moon that I got from Panda Hall Selected. So I used some spacers, some wire, and I showed you how to do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it with some 6mm jump rings. Okay, so this is 6mm and this is 4mm. I wanted to go a little bigger, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now these beads are very versatile. You could make a bracelet, you can take the beads and hook them to earrings and have nice earrings. I love these obsidian gemstone beads. They're natural obsidian. So this is what I did. I opened up my 6mm jump ring, okay, and I opened it up and I placed it inside one of the loops I made on the end. Now I'm going to take another one and I'm going to put it in, and now I'm going to take my chain nose and my round nose pliers and I'm going to close them. Now you're going to hear it click when you close your jump ring. Please make sure that your jump ring is closed because you don't want this to not be closed and come loose. Okay, so this is what I did. Now I'm going to continue doing that till I get all the way around. So as you can see, I've already gone and done a few. Now what I'm going to do is something a little different. I'm going to use 2 6mm jump rings and then attach it to another one. This also leaves you room to have extra beads left over, so if you wanted to attach them to an earring or, like I said, make a bracelet, you can, or even add them to the bottom of a pendant. I love these obsidian 8mm beads. So you're going to stick the other 6mm jump ring there. Okay, make sure your jump ring is closed. Get the other one. You have to open it up. And you could add 3 if you'd rather, but I don't want to use up all my jump rings. Attach this. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. And now I'm going to close this. I want to make sure it's closed. Good and closed. There. Okay, so as you see what I did there, I have 1, 1, 1, and now I'm starting to do double jump rings. It leaves a little more space and allows this to get a little longer without using as many beads. So this is the chain that I made, and I used 1 jump ring, 1 jump ring, and 1 jump ring for there, and those are 6mm jump rings. Then I used 2, 2, 2, and 2. Now it only came to 13 inches long, and I'm going to need it between 16.5 to 17 inches long. But I've got some chain that I got off a reel. I'm going to see how that is. I might have to cut this and then maybe add the other half over here. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to get my jewelry working tools and get a jump ring, a 6mm jump ring to attach it. Okay, so I did that, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 6mm jump ring and attach the other chain, and then I'm going to get another 6mm jump ring and attach a clasp. Because I want a little bit of length to it. Now you can make it as long or short as you like. If you'd rather have a longer type necklace, then that's good. If you'd rather have these go all around and no chain, that's good as well. Through there with that, I don't know if that's where I'm going to keep the clasp. I'm going to probably remove that little attachment. I think I don't really need that. It's too fine. I don't know about you, but I was having a hard time getting through that little hole. So I'm going to put that aside and save it. And it doesn't really matter left or right. You can spin this around. So now I'm going to add 2 more 6mm jump rings to the other side. I'm going to add the crescent moon pin that I made. And I'm going to be careful because I made 3 ones with a single. And I want to center that. And I'm going to hang it with my 6mm jump ring right from there. Okay, so I just want you to get a good look at what it looks like. And make sure I have enough lighting. So here it is. The necklace and pendant together with the obsidian beads. And like I said, you can flip that over and now it's red. I actually have the crescent the opposite way, but because of the mirror image, that's the way it looks. And then I'll switch it back and the pendant, how that looks. I'm very happy with it. Beautiful obsidian, beautiful natural obsidian beads and beautiful crescent moon, versatile either side pendant. And I'm very, very happy with this. Get my hair out of the way so that you can get a nice look. So there it is. That's the way it sits. Like I said, you can make this longer, but you know, it's a choker, not a necklace. But if I wanted to make it a necklace, I just add more beads or chain, and that's it. And now I flip it over and I got the red showing. I love it. I love it. And I really love this. And I really love these beads and this pendant. And like I said, I will be making, and I can't wait to make some matching earrings as well. So remember to look below this video in the description box for the links for these pendants and these obsidian 8mm beads so that you can make one too. And don't forget to visit the Panda Hole Selected online shop. That link will be below, as well as the discount code. So go ahead and order yourself some and start crafting. Thanks for watching. See you in my videos. Bye.